think we've got so far.
Lowest?
Yeah.
Wow, I feel good because the guys tease me for having too many pairs of shoes. What's the highest?
I think 16.
Okay, yeah. I feel,
So-
it was a guy?
Yes, it was a guy.
See, I feel good about myself right now. So.
Good. So, do you remember the first song you wrote and what it was about?
Yeah. The first song I wrote would be Ordinary for the band. It was about my brother just kind of being out of, like, not sure who you are, but not necessarily like kind of like you're hanging out with the wrong people, but not saying like you're a bad person, but it's kind of like you're just in that phase where you're figuring things out, figuring out what's for you. Like the hook is basically he's on his way to save himself. So that's been a fan favorite. We perform it, a lot of people sing along, which is a lot of fun for me, especially since it's the first song.
That's awesome. So, do you have any embarrassing moments on stage?
Embarrassing. Sometimes when we get to the end of the set, we do end of me last, and my nose like starts running, and I swear sometimes I feel like stuff is like coming out my nose. I'm just like I try to wipe my nose and sing at the same time, so it's borderline embarrassing. Fortunately, I haven't fallen, which
You
is
haven't?
cool. So
Wow.
if you ask me a year from now, maybe I'll have a different embarrassing story, but that's pretty much it.
Wow, that's great. So, how have you been handling the heat? How do you stay cool?
I drink a lot of water. Honestly, I know that sounds cliche, but I've been drinking a lot of water, and I've only had like headaches like 2 or 3 times on the tour. And I do a lot of sunblock around my neck and head, and I make sure I hit up catering all the time. If I want to get some shelter, like catering's where it's at. You know, you get water, they have Gatorade, you can just chill there. And I know my body, like I know I'm getting overheated, so I just take time out to do that.
So, being on a bus, how do you all get along, band?
We're in a van, and it's tough, you know, because somebody's driving and somebody has to stay awake while somebody's driving, and then other people are trying to sleep, so they tell the driver to turn the music down, but the driver's trying to stay awake, so he turns it up. So it's like we get along as long as we're fed and we're sleeping. We pretty much stay out of each other's way, but that's pretty much it. Like it's simple. Some days, you're a bit more irritable than others, but we know each other now, so we know not to get on each other's nerves for the most part, unless we're just teasing just for the heck of it, you know. It's a lot of fun.
Is there any new music we can expect this year, or any new tours or anything in the works?
I want to say yes. Like we really want to work on a full-length album.
Okay.
We've done 2 EPs last year, self-released, self-produced, and now we want to do a full-length for, especially people on Warped Tour, because they're like, I've been jamming the CD. It's like burnt out. I'm ready for some new music. So we want to do that. Hopefully by the fall or the winter time, we put it out and start promoting, and hopefully see us on Warped Tour next year.
All right. Awesome. So, who would be on your dream tour then?
Dream tour.
Dead or alive?
Dead or alive. It sounds really random, but I think it'd be cool to tour like with those 70s bands, like Led Zeppelin. Like I watched those videos. I think like all the people just kind of obviously spaced out for more than one reason, but I just feel like that was such a huge arena. I know it's a different type of music, but I love to do that. I love to do like I love the Script. I would love to tour them. Kings of Leon, of course, would be great. So Linkin Park, even. Quite a few bands.
Great. Well, thank you for sitting down with us.
Thank you.
Yep.
You're on StageRightSecrets.com. See ya.